I'm sick as hell, so if I sound crazy, that's just what it is. I'm super sick, but I'ma still push out these videos, so let's get into it.
So black women are at the highest risk of getting breast cancer under the age of 40.
Yes.
Beauty and hair products marketed to black women often contain the most toxic ingredients.
That is known as environmental injustice. So that's one of the, I would say, the most tragic circumstances that we're facing as a society is that the people who are exposed to the most amount of toxins are low-income people and people in ethnic groups. And so some of these products that are marketed specifically to Black girls contain some of the worst ingredients I have ever seen. The fragrances, the endocrine disruptors, these harsh detergents, some formaldehyde releasers. Formaldehyde's a human carcinogen. What place does it have in a beauty and personal care product? It doesn't. It needs to be removed. There needs to be better regulations and better protection for vulnerable populations.
50% of products advertised to black women contain endocrine disruptors, which are those disruptors that are going to impact their hormones, increase their chance of things like cancer, infertility, etc., compared to roughly 7% that are advertised to white women.
That's really the problem, is why is it more prevalent for those populations than others? And I think this is an ongoing societal issue of environmental racism.
Are people aware of this?
I think the vast majority of people are entirely unaware of this, and studies show it, because there are studies showing that the earlier you start using cosmetic products, the higher your chance of coming down with breast cancer. And the people who had the highest prevalence were African American females.
Okay, that being said, ladies, y'all gotta be careful with the things that y'all put in y'all head. The fact that y'all can't even really protect your bodies when it comes to just doing your hair, man, that is extremely scary. What is his name? RFK, he's talking about regulating the food, but it seems like they need to be regulating the beauty industry if they're putting things inside of these hair products that is causing cancer. That's crazy. Ladies, please be aware of that. I wanted to post this video just so that you can do your due diligence and do anything you can to prevent it from happening. People always talking about, this woman said, it's environmental racism. And it's crazy. People always complaining. They always complain like, oh, you call everything racist. Oh, everything not racist. Here we go again. What's crazy? Everybody always talk about how black people cry wolf. But the problem is nothing's ever done. Nobody ever really come to the rescue. I'm not even going to say rescue. Nobody ever try to resolve the issue. They just want y'all to stop complaining. They just want us to act like it just don't happen and just get over it. And I find it real interesting that they really, if you're getting uterine cancer from these hair products, which here's a picture that actually shows that what this woman is saying is true. It seems like there's an attack on the black woman's uterus, and y'all don't understand that black women face the highest mortality rate when having a child. They pushing this agenda so that black people will start dating the same sex instead of building families, and now you got to deal with hair products that is potentially putting you in a position of where you can get uterine cancer to where you can't bear a child.
And I was just diagnosed with uterine cancer.
Jenny Mitchell had been using chemical hair relaxers and straighteners for more than 2 decades by the time of her diagnosis. Now, after a full hysterectomy, she is experiencing menopause.
I'm still feeling that void of not being able to bear my own child.
Now Mitchell is filing suit against L'Oreal, one of a number of companies that make chemical hair straighteners and relaxers typically marketed to African American women.
Did you just say on video that you have 3 Valentines?
Yeah.
Is that what you just said?
What happened?
You don't think that's gonna get you in trouble, running your mouth like this?
No, I mean, unless if I told my Valentine, yes, you were my only Valentine, that'd be a lie. That's not what I did. But
what did you do, Josh? What did you do?
Well, this year I chose me. Let's start with that. I got
He said this year I chose me. Facts.
tired of the same old, like I buy something ground shaking and get back like a beard comb or something like that. Or my favorite. Oh, you come out with something laced with nothing in your hands. I don't care. I had that before. Where's my gift?
So let me get this straight. On Valentine's, you're looking to receive a gift as opposed to give them?
Yeah. And it's because I want to start a new tradition. A tradition is started by people. So I want to start a new one. Valentine's Day is about me. If you with me, Valentine's Day is about me, because all year round I'm about you, right? That's what you taught me to do.
Valid, very valid.
Be all about your lady, right? So what's the one day could I get? It's not Valentine's Day, then what is it? That's another thing.
How about your birthday? How about that?
She got a birthday too. So why she get that in Valentine's Day?
Because she's your lady.
I'm her man. That's it. We gotta start establishing value in ourselves. I got you. Stop taking that from. What else are you talking about?
Hey, I'm not mad at him at all, because you know what? Let's keep it a beam. These old heads are simps. These unks, these 50-year-olds, 45-year-olds, 60-year-old dudes, simps. They were born simps and they didn't even know it. You know what? Guys, back in the day, it used to be more common for men to be stepfathers back in the day than it is now. And ironically, more women are having children out of wedlock than ever before. That's crazy, right? More women are having children out of wedlock than ever before. More women are being single moms than ever before. But men are declining to be stepfathers more than they used to. Hey, these YNs, they ain't going for it. I ain't going for it either. Me, I don't really celebrate Valentine's Day. But to be real, I've never had no grand gift that I've given any woman on Valentine's Day. Because me personally, I just feel like, what's the point? Like, if I'm always looking out for you, if I'm always helping you, if I'm always doing things for you, why should I go break the bank or do anything for you just because of this certain day? I think they just use that for a money grab. But look, man, if this dude want to celebrate himself on Valentine's Day, I don't see no problem with it. I don't think nothing wrong with it at all. So, new tradition. We going with new traditions. This Stephen A. Smith nephew.
Black people be racist.
Heck yeah. I had to get over being racist myself. I grew up that way.
What do you mean by that?
Brother, I grew up, we didn't deal with white people when I grew up. Where I grew up, we didn't. I had to get over that.
So what was it an anger thing maybe from the treatment that black people felt over the years, or?
It was from the way my family raised me. We didn't deal with white people because of that, because of the past history, because of everything that went on between them. I'm from the deep South. You know what I'm saying? I guess you can tell that by looking at me, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
A lot of people are so ill-informed. Now, first, there's a huge difference between being prejudiced and being racist, okay? And you notice what he said. He said, I stopped dealing with white people. That's not necessarily being racist. Not dealing with somebody is being an avoidant. You're avoiding them. That's not necessarily being racist. Let me tell you what racism is, partner, because, I mean, you saying, oh, black people could be racist, but if y'all notice, he gave no examples on how he was racist. He just said he didn't deal with them. That's not being racist. Being racist is intentionally stopping somebody, intentionally harming somebody, intentionally impeding on someone's growth due to the fact that you disagree with who they are, what they look like, or what they believe in. In which one of those aspects that I just named can black people discriminate against white people or any other group of people? Last time I checked, white people are controlling the school we go to. They control the food we eat. They control the clothes we wear. Even though we don't wear the same style clothes, the clothes that they put on the shelf in them stores, they manufacture that. The language we speaking, the holidays we celebrate, even the structure of our home. Black people have no control over any of that. I'm in a semi truck right now. I'm sitting on some real estate at a truck stop. I guarantee you the person that owns this real estate underneath where I'm standing or sitting, I guarantee you they're not black. My point is, black people don't have the power to discriminate against nobody. What do we control? We control nothing. We don't even control the street that we be taking each other's lives over. We don't control anything in this country. Nothing. Nothing. Not even the food we eat. Do you not know? I think only like 25%, even less than that, of the farmers in the United States are black, meaning we don't control the food. There's no type of power structure black people run in the United States. We don't even run our own culture. Who run the rap industry? I know black people don't run the rap industry. That's all we really got. The music industry. We created a couple things. But other than that, even the things that we use to this day, a lot of that's been stolen. And for somebody to say that they got any type of power to discriminate against you, how could you let them steal your inventions? I'm just saying, I just think these are some valid questions. You can be prejudiced and not be racist. Being prejudiced is just like you just running your mouth. You just talking. You could say stuff, but there's no action behind it. Anybody could be prejudiced. Anybody could say discriminatory things, but actually following through with it, actually enforcing it is completely different. Black people don't have the power to enforce racism at all in this country. You let me know when a black person stop you from doing what you're trying to do. Whether you trying to go to work and you getting pulled over, whether you're trying to get a job and they telling you that you can't work there because of your hairstyle, whether you're trying to be an owner of an NBA team. Oh, I'm sorry, we don't got no black owners in the NBA. Or you trying to be an owner of an NFL team. Oh, I'm sorry, we don't got no black owners of any NFL teams. Oh, I'm sorry, what sport? We don't run no sports. We don't control the judicial, legislative, executive branch. None of that. We don't control interest rates. None of that. Is black people making deals overseas? No. We had one black president, and even him, he was a little tap dancer. He wasn't even for the people. That dude was over there sending bombs to Gaddafi because Gaddafi was trying to move off the US dollar. But that's a whole different story. But anyways, black people don't have the authority, nor do they have the power to really impose racism or enact any type of discriminatory behavior toward any group of people. Why you think these people are running inside the country, or they were running inside this country, moving into our neighborhoods, taking our jobs, competing with us? They wouldn't go into those white people neighborhoods. They wouldn't go in over there. They wouldn't go into them Asian people neighborhoods. Asian people, they work in black neighborhoods, but when they get off work, they lock them doors. They go to their house somewhere in the boondocks. Anyways, man, y'all like, share, subscribe, comment, all that. I got more to come, and we out.